4.
Hashtag now tracing at JR Colbert. Hashtag for Stevie224D.
So it was just a week ago, we covered Tennessee's Republican Attorney General seizing the private medical records of trans people in that state. Well, here's the lead in a breaking news story in the Tennessean newspaper tonight. Tennessee's Attorney General wants the state to be able to investigate and compel information on out-of-state abortions. These are your private medical records. They are taking them already from trans people in Tennessee. Now they want to take them from any Tennessee woman who has had an abortion in another state. In another state? Yeah, if you live in Tennessee and you need to get an abortion, well, Republicans have instituted an abortion ban in Tennessee. So you can't get one in Tennessee anymore. You will need to travel out of state. But Tennessee's Republican Attorney General now says he intends to effectively follow you out of state to get your medical records to see if you got an abortion somewhere else, even in a state where it's legal. That's the Tennessean tonight. And oh, look, it's also in Kentucky. Tonight in the Louisville Courier-Journal, the Kentucky Attorney General wants Kentuckians' out-of-state abortion records to be available to authorities. Oh, it's not just Tennessee, it's also Kentucky. Oh, and look, here it is in Arkansas, too, today in the Arkansas Times.
So, personally, I think that I think that they, in general, are just taking it way too far. It was already bad enough when they started basically going after our trans sisters, but now they are going after really all women. It's like abortion. I don't understand how that's any of anyone's business, really, other than the person getting the abortion and her doctor. How's that anyone else's business? I don't get that. And yeah, that's what I have.
It's a male-dominated society. And it's not only the business of the woman, but also the man, but it's the woman's body. So it's her body, her choice. And I do feel that way. And my mom was what do they call that? Pro-choice. So I too am pro-choice. I acknowledge that you know what? No, I'm not even going to speak to that because that's the storyline that we are given about why, but that's ultimately not why. That's ultimately not why. So I'm not even going to speak to it. At least, no, that's not why government seems to care so much about it. Because, no, government's not like, because I was going to say, well, it's a male-dominated society and the government cares about the men that want to have a child but don't get to have the child because the woman doesn't want to have the child. But it's like, no, that's not why the government's getting involved in this. That's not why. Anyway, my initial response is, the government is playing in the face of the women again. All women. The government is playing in our face. Yes. You know, that's a slang phrase, but I think it's really cute when people are like, they're playing in your face. But yeah, they're playing in our face. And then I realized that this is huge. And we are not worried about the grotesque abuse of rights, because this grotesque abuse of rights is happening to other people. It's happening to trans people. It's happening to women. So, oh well, that's not my realm of concern. But I go to this old quote that I learned in college, and I'm paraphrasing. But basically, it says, first they came for other people. First they came for my neighbor to the left. And it wasn't me, so at least they weren't coming for me. Then they came to my neighbor to the right. And it wasn't me, so at least it's not me. Oh well, whatever. I guess they shouldn't live that kind of life. But now they're coming for me. And no one is here to help me. Huh. And it's exactly like that. It's exactly like that. We're being oblivious to the rights and the needs